Build yourself a little outdoor shower, too. It is pleasant to shower facing the view and the wind.
Where did all this money come from?
From Mother. Take it while my hand is warm and I'm still alive to give it to you. And tell no one about it. Not your brother, not your dad, not your wife. Go. Find a home of your very own. Don't work in an office. It's good to be outside, and it is nice to return home from all sorts of places. Anyway, on one of those tour buses, you might meet a rich woman, an American tourist. Perhaps it won't be Benjamin who meets her, but you.
Oh, what right does she have? She leaves us and still tells us what to do. You could be an excellent doctor, Yairi. Why be a tour guide? To tell tales to people, to bring them to souvenir shops that sell little camels made from olive wood, to expect tips. And what is all this nonsense about a rich American tourist? Rich tourists sit in the back seats of chauffeur-driven Mercedes-Benz and not buses.
It's just one of Mother's jokes.
I don't like those jokes of hers.
I did a for and against, became a tour guide, and met my rich wife on a tourist bus.
I wish to ride in the back of the truck.
On the waiting room, so if I meet you, I want to ride it back.
Oh, it's dangerous. There'll be sudden stops and winding roads, and if I know you two, you'll be leaning out over the side of the truck.
She did not argue.
We drove ahead of the trucks in our small Ford Anglia.
Watch behind us, boys. Make sure the movers don't run off with the stethoscope in the office. On the way!
Hey, you dad, stop to buy us
Arab ice cream.
sticky delicious.
My mother
Did not want to join us.
Your dad told us about Napoleon, who shot a poor Moisen to death for disturbing his sleep. Right over there next to that white tower.
And lectured us on Samson from the Bible.
as we drove through the village of his birth.
I know what a simulation is. And I know what an examination and a treatment and emergencies are.
Please press the button. He's not pressing the button.
Press, please.
I can hear her in her normal voice, not through the speaker.
Well, first press the button, then you'll hear it through the speaker.
Please press the button, Professor Mendelsohn. Hello, Professor Mendelsohn. This is your call center doctor. What seems to be the problem?
In 1964, my wife Raya left me. And my heart was stricken. I had a small heart attack then. I recovered, and I didn't tell anyone, except for her. She did not return to me. Since then, my health has been deteriorating. Despite your dad's protestations,
Mashula would check and examine electrical switches and hinges and faucets in the apartment.
And the clinic.
This guy's dripping. We'll have to give him a new gasket soon.
Just as he still does today. With my mother dead. And Gershon, too, the child that your dad saved who grew up and was killed in the army. And your dad himself is old and weak and has turned his small clinic into his apartment.
Meshulam renovated it for him. Turned the waiting room into a living room and kitchen. The treatment room into a bedroom. He managed to expunge the smell that every clinic has and moved the nameplate Y. Mendelsohn Private from the upstairs apartment door. It's good like this. Huh? Down here you won't have to put up with so many rooms and stairs and memories. as upstairs.
And then slackened his grip.
Amazed that even now he could feel the pleasure in the dispatch and something of the excitement.
The pigeon took off in a hurry.
Death, who had been waiting all the while, emitted a snort of anger when he understood he had...
That day was a typical spring morning in Jerusalem. Cool and clear. The lilac trees and the jasmine bushes were blooming in the gardens bordering the monastery.
The fighters' fingers abandoned their triggers, and their eyes the viewfinders. And for a moment, everyone was looking only at that pigeon.